Good morning everyone, my name is Edison Den and this is my video for the demonstration video for doing the quadratic formula. So first of all, you guys need to remember two formats. The first one is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. The equation must be in this form before using this formula, okay? So and the second is the formula, so x equals to negative b plus and minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So let's get to the first example. So for the first example, this is the first example. It is 4x squared plus 7x minus 1 equals to 0. So in this equation, ax squared is 4x squared is the same as ax squared, so a equals to 4, and then bx, for b it equals to positive 7, and then c is negative 1 because negative 1 doesn't have any unknowns, so it is c. After that, we need to apply the a, b and c unknown numbers into this formula. So as an example, x equals to negative b, so b is positive 7, so we need to turn it into negative because the formula needs it, and then plus and minus square root b squared. So b is positive 7, so we need to make it a square, so 7 squared b squared, and then minus 4 ac, 4 times a is 4 over here, positive 4, so place 4, and then c negative 1, just like that, and then below it 2 times a, 2 multiply a is 4, so we need to put 4. So the next step, now let's move on to the next step. So this plus and minus means it has two answers. The first one is for plus and the second is minus. So here are the working steps. The answer is negative 0.16 and negative 1.59. So now let's move on to the second example, which is x squared plus 8x equals to negative 13. For the first step, we need to make the equation turn into this format. So we need to transfer this negative 13 to the left side and place a 0 behind the equal. So it turns into x squared plus 8x plus 13 equals to 0. Ax squared is x squared because if you put a 1 at the side of x squared, it will also turn out to be x squared, so a equals to 1, and then b is positive 8, c will be positive 13. Now let's transfer this into the formula. So x equals to negative b is positive 8, so we need to turn it into negative, and then plus minus square root b squared. B is positive 8, so we need to make it a square, b squared 8 squared, and then minus 4 times ac. A is 1, so we place it here. C is positive 13, so we place it here, and then 2 times a is 1, so now we have completed transfer it into the formula. Okay, now let's see what we get when we use plus and minus. So when we use plus, the answer is negative 2.27, and when we use minus, the answer is negative 5.73. So as you guys can see, it has two answers.